Good morning, this is Sarah, your healthy carnivore in the UK. I wasn't going to do a video, but I've turned up to work early and I thought, why not? I can speak now. There is one disappointment I have in the carnivore lifestyle, and that is that you're not supposed to get sick. But because I work in a nursery, I've still managed to get totally sick. I've had 2 big bad cold chest situations and 3 where I was managed to fight them off. So that's like 5 times where my body was trying to be invaded by something, which is or having a detox. There are different theories around why people can be sick, and I want to embrace all those theories because I'm very open-minded and I like to hear all the points of view. I don't know what day I'm on, but it's over 200 days. So the number of days I've been in this game now for this 1 year challenge is now more than the days I've got left to go. We're nearly at 7 months. I do believe I'm losing weight. If you don't know me, I probably better say, if you don't know me, it's unlikely. But if you're on this channel, you probably already know my story. But I found carnivore 10 years ago, messed about, and now I'm 7 months in of my last ever carnivore restart. One of the reasons I've stopped in the past is because I haven't, I don't get the weight losses other people do, and then end up just getting distracted and quitting. This time I've decided to go all in. Now, recently, in the last week or so, people at work have been definitely saying to me, you're losing weight. All my joggers are baggy. So I do feel, fingers crossed, that my theory that I started to fat adapt at 6 months seems to be happening. But I don't feel like, until I've actually got on those scales, I don't feel like I've got anything to really say, which is why, well, partly because I've been poorly, and partly because I haven't really, until I get this fat adaptation and the weight starts coming down, how many times can I just repeat saying the same thing over and over? But I know that there are some people that like to tune in and listen to my videos, so this is for you guys. My husband said this morning, you're not doing any videos. You've got to look after the people that have subscribed. And I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. My older son gets it though. If you've been following my channel, you'll know that I've recently bought a 30-year-old car. And it's been a lovely distraction for me because I've now focused my energy into that and stopped panicking about the carnivore journey. And it's actually been a really welcome breath of fresh air. I want to eat my meat every day, so I don't have to now self-motivate myself to do that. It's happening naturally. I just want to eat the meat. I see all other food as pointless. So, which is great. But then what do I talk about? But I'm here because I want to catch up with you guys. Make sure you know I'm still in the game. I don't know exactly what day I'm on. Maybe 205, perhaps 210. I don't know, but I will pop it into the subject box. So really, my eldest son said, well, it's about self-care, isn't it? You're focusing the energy into something that's actually giving you a lot of joy. It was also my youngest son's birthday yesterday. I didn't have any of his birthday cake. So we've got the 2 Christmas and the 2 birthdays out the way now. But really, I'm just wanting to let you know I'm still carnivore. I'm still here. I haven't quit. I do think I've become fat adapted. I do have that all day energy. I'm going to repeat. See, this is what I mean. I'm probably going to just repeat myself now. This is why I haven't been doing the videos, because people are going to be like, well, you said that yesterday and you said that last week. I don't know when I'm going to weigh myself. I did say that I was going to weigh in on the 22nd of Feb, but I've just realised that that's when I have my monthly thing. And no woman gets on the scale during her monthly thing. Unless you're feeling like you just want to have a really bad day on purpose, right? So now I don't know when I'm weighing in. My eldest son said, don't weigh in next week. Next week I've got half term. Normally there'd be a lot of content over half term, but I don't know what to talk about yet. So it's tricky. I've got such a hate relationship with the scales, as you know. There's no love. I've never had love for the scales. It's always hate. Because I don't lose weight the way some people do. I'd probably like to, I don't know whether that person that called me a liar last summer is on this channel still. Possibly secretly watching still. I'm talking to you. For me, it was 6 months. It was 6 months at the point where I feel like, I'm not slim yet, but this person did say to me, if you're eating the carnivore lifestyle, the weight's just going to fall off you. Bang. But it doesn't happen straight away for many people, especially women of a certain age with really messed up hormones. Now, even though I've hit 6 months, it still doesn't feel like it's fast weight loss. Still doesn't feel like it's just dripping off me, falling off me. I'm still wearing the same clothes, really. So at the 7 month point, it makes me feel sad about that video that I saw a couple of months ago that someone did a 90-day video. Oh, I've gone through so many clothes. And this woman that did it wasn't even that big. I think she was smaller than me when she got started. So she wasn't someone that had like 500 pounds to lose. She was someone that had probably 50 pounds to lose, less than I've got. And I keep buying new clothes. It's just, the weight's just melting, dripping off. I think, wow. If that's happening to you or has happened to you, celebrate it every single day, because there are some of us out there still waiting for the whole let's change our clothes every 5 minutes scenario. But yeah, so that person that called me a liar, at which point do you think someone should look like they've started losing weight? I have had someone yesterday say to me, oh, Sarah, when are you going to get on the scales? When are you going to get on the scales? And then somebody else on a completely different department said, you definitely look like you're losing weight. So I thought, okay, that's 2 people in the same day commenting on it. So, and my joggers do feel very baggy around the back of the thigh. So it's possible I'm losing it in places that I'm not measuring with the tape measure. Because around my smallest part of the waist, there isn't much movement, I'm telling you now. I'm probably going to look pregnant for the rest of my life at this rate, at the speed we're going. But I've basically just tuned in just to catch up with the people that watch me regularly, the ones that are thinking, I hope she hasn't quit. I haven't. The ones that are thinking, I hope something hasn't happened to a member of her family. Well, they kind of has, in that my elderly in-laws are still falling over. Oh dear. Excuse me. We have had to go around and pick them up. We're having to do everything for them now. So thank goodness that I do have this this car that I've bought, which is my long-term, lifelong favourite car. Thank goodness I forgot that, because it's a lovely distraction from the real world, which is dreary weather, still in the winter, tricky job because it's the winter, elderly relatives that keep falling over, and weight that moves at an absolute snail pace, despite me being committed for very close to 7 months. 7 months. So I am incredibly pleased, though, that I have done this. I've managed to go through lots of different interesting, tricky situations where I would have comfort eaten before and didn't. I've managed to go through Christmas and 2 birthdays and my birthday. So that's 3 birthdays since Christmas. Yeah. So I'm here. I'm still doing it. I'm still ticking over. I have been poorly, which is really, really annoying. But I wanted to come on and just chat to the people who've been with me on this journey the whole time and are probably thinking, oh God, she's quit. Has she quit? No, she hasn't quit. She is still here. No cheat days. Still here. Just ticking on, but just trying to... I guess it's because I'm trying to not obsess over it, because there's not a lot of point obsessing over it. Once you get to a certain point on carnivore and it becomes more natural, you shouldn't need to obsess over it. And also, if you're not one of the ones that is dropping dress size every month, you just don't really want to think about it too much. You just want to find other things. Carnivore can open up a lot of empty space in your life. If eating was a big thing for me. Eating was my most favourite thing. So when you go to carnivore lifestyle, when you become a carnivore, it opens up a lot of voids, a lot of spaces that you've got to fill with other stuff. And these are things people don't talk about. You hear about it, the carnivore lifestyle, never sick. Well, that's not true. I still have been sick. don't get chronic illnesses. Well, that's certainly true because I don't have chronic illnesses, you know, the long-term things that people take drugs for. And massive weight loss, and everything's wonderful, and everything's perfect, and ta-da! The reality is working through voids in your life, empty spaces in your life, learning how to not comfort eat, learning how to not socially eat, perhaps having your social life completely and utterly cancelled. I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm just saying there are people out there that just think it's all rainbows, butterflies and unicorns. But there is a slightly darker side to carnivore, and that we are going against people who are brainwashed into thinking they have to have their fruits and they have to have their whole grains, they have to have their vegetables, have to have a vibrant social life, eating this and drinking that and eating that and drinking this. And we've turned our back on that, and that is not to be sniffed at. Now, I'm not saying it's bad, but I am really, 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 really glad that I went and was in the position to, I do feel very privileged, to go out and buy some old car to distract me. Yesterday we fitted a radio to it, a 90s radio, and I'm going to get myself some CDs. We had 2 warning lights on it when we got it. One of them's just gone off all by itself, just by use, regular use. And then I just need to pay someone to fix the other problem. And then we'll put it through another MOT, and there's going to be a summer of cruising in my little gorgeous troublemaker money pit thing. And I love it so much. And it's a distraction, and sometimes we do need distractions. Sometimes we do actually need to pay money out on a distraction. But there will be more content. I guarantee there will be more content because I've decided to be carnivore forever. I'm going to lose the weight at some point. There will be more videos. I just don't know when. I am going to take you at least once around the lake next week for a chat. But like I said, I don't know what to talk about. I'm really annoyed that my monthly thing, our women's monthly thing, coincides with half term, because I was going to weigh in at half term, and now that thing is going to I always put on about 2 or 3 pounds, so I'm not going to get a true complete picture of where I'm at. So I think it's going to be after half term when I weigh in now. My original plan was to weigh in on the 1st of the month, and I probably will end up going back to that. So I did say to you originally that I was going to weigh in on the 1st day of each month. I changed it, but I'm now thinking, now I've worked out that the 22nd of each month. Why the 22nd? Because I started on the 22nd of July. So I thought I should weigh in on the 22nd of each month. But that coincides with lady things. So I'm not going to do that now. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. I was probably having just a really busy, chaotic day. So I've changed so I think it's going to be the 1st of March now, my weigh-in. I'm kind of excited because my clothes do feel incredibly loose around the thigh area. I had all kinds of joggers in different sizes, but one of them was a bit loose, but the others were quite snug, and now they're all loose, and I can't decide between them now. All of my joggers are actually baggy around the thigh. So, and people at work are telling me I've lost weight and I need to go and weigh myself. So that's cool. That's got to be a good thing. Like I said, I've got the all-day energy. I've got the mental clarity. So I don't have energy that suddenly conks out about noon, 1 o'clock like it was before. It goes straight through to bed. My sleep is incredible. So I think things are going in the right direction. I was just been poorly and just didn't have anything new to say. So I'm going to do a video around the lake next week. I'll be popping to my favourite butcher's because I'm off work, so I can do a lion week. That might happen. I may have a lion week, but we will see. We shall see. I'm meeting a friend for a coffee, and I may have a coffee because I did say to people on the channel that I would save coffee for very special occasions when you go out and meet someone for coffee. So that might happen. I try not to have it, I try not to have it, but I did say that I would have it because I don't go out very, very frequently at my age. I'm so busy at work that I don't want to do anything in the evenings, and because I'm carnivore, we don't get invited anywhere either. But I am going out for a coffee with a friend next Wednesday, taking her out in my new car. Turns out one of my best friends also has the same obsession with the car I've got. Just when I thought she couldn't get any more cool, she has wanted one of these cars for years and she wants to be taken out in it. It's going to be like Thelma and Louise. Go for a drive. Brilliant. So, yeah. So, weigh in now, 1st of March, most likely. I do think I am fat adapted. I do think I'm losing weight. We shall see where that takes us. But I am really just repeating myself now. I'm just saying the same things now over and over. Like I said, just wanted to get back in touch with the people that do follow me all the time. I'm still here. I haven't quit. I'm still carnivore. I'm still doing it. I'm nearly at 7 months and I'm not going anywhere. I'll put in the title what day I'm on. It's over 200. It's exciting. Okay, so if you get any sun, go and get the sun. We're not getting any. We haven't had any for months. If you live somewhere where there's sun, please just enjoy it, because we have had more cloudy, crappy days than sunny days by a mile this winter. It's not been a sunny winter, this one. I don't know what they're doing with the weather, but that's controversial. And if you get any meat, go and eat it. And if you've got any water, go and drink it. And just do what it takes to protect your peace and thrive. And thank you so much for listening. And I'm hoping I will be doing my 2:45 live tomorrow afternoon, but not sure what I'm going to talk about. So if you want me to do that, let me know. But you've got to turn up, because I'm going to need people to ask me questions to keep the conversation going, because I have nothing to say right now. I'm just saying the same shit over and over. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I'm glad that we were able to catch up. And take care, and I hope you're enjoying your walk, Tanya, this morning. Take care, and love you all. Bye.